180. That's it.
Let me feel myself a little bit, you ain't talking big. If you know, you know. If you know about the if you know, you know. That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
What down? Push it on! Down! Blue 80! 6-8! Push it hard! Down! 180! That's it! Down! 185! What now? 185.
Let me breathe for a
Hot,
minute.
hot.
It's too hot, drop the top off the wagon. Lay back, fire like dragon. Man,
Down.
I'm flying past Saturn.
180.
Out of here like I
Hey,
ain't
we're
that
good, we're
savage.
good. That's it. Now, 180. What's up? Now, 180. 29. That's up. Monday, down. You 180. Hey, what's it? Hot, hot. Down. 280. That's up. Down. What's it on? What now? Down. 280. Now, 185. Where's it on? Now, 280.
She gon' put it on me, that's a lot of it.
Where's it on?
Bust down, but my wrist turned to talk a lot of. I got both my girls head to toe designer. Drill. Little
Monday,
bit,
down.
little
That's
bit,
up.
little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit.
Down. What's up?
En la versa si compraba la medusa. Me hice rico, me di con la planta de la usa. Y en la calle a mí me piden por alguien conmigo. Ustedes todos saben mis niveles. Lo de la joya ya compré cuando era un nene.
What now?
Que tengo
What's
mi
it on?
Hablamos alto, los murakami costaron tanto. Me compró tu Diego,
Down.
la más alto.
That's up. Now, what's it on? Now, Monday, now, 280. Down. What's it on?
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold
Now,
on. Yeah, I
180. Where's it on?
understand how I did it. Been the whole path, had a flag. Can I kick it? Even with a
What now? 185. Later 9. 9.
I went and bought a chain. Can I
That's up.
kick it? People acting different, so I asked, can I?
Down. What's up? Down. That's up. Down. 180. What's it on?
Medicines are heavy, you should know what's up, man. I've been getting to it, I ain't no
Monday,
shit.
down.
Brand new
That's up.
shit, I don't know what y'all fake. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running
Down.
out of tech, trying to
What's it on?
run.
Ayy, I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Ayy, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ayy, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ayy, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ayy, I turn the knob, can't resist, I'm incredible. Yeah, came for the dollars, call it vegetable. Then I did the dash, can I catch me, bro? Ooh, then I did the dash, can I catch me, whoa? Your whole team is no competition. Boy, I did it by myself, it's a solo mission. Running up the charts, I'm a fool, dog. Turn the whole field to a schoolyard. Bunch of students ain't eating round here. I'm the GOAT, little man, and I made it loud and clear. Put the gas on them like I'm with the Cavalier. Show no love, got the confidence, no fear. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Ayy, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Ayy, yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Okay.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Bill Stadium in upstate New York. The folks in Buffalo love their Bills, and a moment ago they entered to the delight of this sold-out crowd. They're set for football as their Bills will do battle with the Las Vegas Raiders. 22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And we are underway in upstate New York. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
2nd and 10. Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Maurice Hurst on the tackle. A gain of 9 brings.
They'll try and run for this with Singletary. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
That's good.
3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Allen now on 1st down. It's brought in complete. It's John Brown. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
That's
23 yards, the final tally.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Witkowski there on the tackle. A gain of 9 brings up
from the 24. Allen.
24-yard line.
Finding Knox there, complete. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 23 yards on the play.
First and
for a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there of finding him in stride for really good yardage.
From the gun, it's Allen. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd and goal.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. They hold him again, and now all of a sudden it's 3rd and goal at the 1. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Bills have taken the early lead.
For the extra point.
They got to love that. 9-play drive results in 6 points.
That means they're doing the dictating. That means that they've described how the game's going to go. They're playing at their tempo, at their pace. If you're on the other side of the ball, if you're playing defense, defense is not methodical. They've got to go in there and shake things up and create a little havoc.
And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. To throw his Carr. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. The 20, 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Darren Waller, 61 yards. And the Raiders have drawn even here, and they can take the lead with the extra point to come. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
Let's bring it. Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Escaping the pressure right. Going deep for Diggs. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Jonathan Abram able to make the play defensively.
And that may have been incomplete, but he reminds me so much of when my dad used to take me to the baseball stadium and watch the home run hitters in batting practice. I'll get to the stadium early just to watch this kid throw it. He can throw it out of the stadium.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Allen. Eluding the pressure right. And it's incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Allen to Beasley, 1st down Buffalo.
You always worry about those smaller receivers running through that gnarly patch of land in the middle of the field. But he did a really nice job there holding on to the football and protected himself as best he could while completing the play.
The end result, 21 yards.
That's another Bill.
They'll run on 1st down. Singletary. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Ball carrier. Nick Kwiatkowski there on the tackle. It's a gain of 5.
2nd and 5 now. Allen.
At the 33-yard line.
Flushed out right.
Allen.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
He's going deep for Brown. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Flush to his right. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. 1st down on a pickup of 11. Allen's throw is complete. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
15-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. Let's go, D. On on third down, they go with Singletary. And he's going to be taken down short of the first, right around the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did.
On downs.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll be taken down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. Second quarter now, and it's Las Vegas with the football, as they've got it with a 2nd and 14 upcoming. The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 2nd and 14 upcoming. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Shotgun now for Carr. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
20.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had a big play in the run game the play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
On first down, Carr. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield.
Carr's pass.
It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Pick up at 6.
Now that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. Now a toss to the left for Jacobs. A first down and more for Jacobs. And finally marked down at the 42-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
Throwing on first down is Carr. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
And he powers his way up past the 30. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
There on the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
LaMarcus Joyner on the tackle.
Now on 3rd and 2, they're going to elect to throw with Allen. Escaping the pressure right. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Singletary, they'll run for it. And boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position.
You got 4. You got 4. March 49. March 49.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Second and 14. Throwing now is Carr. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Darren Waller. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. A short kick taken at the 18. And they're going to start this drive in. Pretty good shape up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Off play action, he'll throw to start the drive. And this one caught by Beasley. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. In Cole Beasley, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. On the give, this is Singletary. And some room to maneuver. Past the 20. And he'll wind up taking this all the way down to the Raiders' 15.
Got the remote. Let's give him a show.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Operating from the red zone now. Allen eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. LaMarcus Joyner with a pick. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35.
Intercepted by the Raiders.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
The ball carrier.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
18 on the play.
So the ball moves from their own 41 to the other 41 here for first and 10.
93.
From the gun, it's Carr. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Here's second and 10. Throwing again. Carr. Oh, looking for Waller, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde.
Prime time, baby.
20, 10, 5. A great pick. Nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind. Going to be the total hero, but we did see there the emphasis.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Devin Singletary with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2. And they'll try to run it in with Singletary. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he is going to lose yardage here. And he got in on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Jalen Richard now on the return. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
Over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first.
And they take him down. The Bills get to him. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Working from the gun, it's Carr. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted. The Bills take over first and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Let's go, D.
So after the INT, it's Allen. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something that
his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And no return forthcoming for Richard as this will come out to the 25. Carr and the Raiders come up first and 10 at their 25-yard line. On the ground, Jacobs will get the third quarter started. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Brought down
in the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. Carr going to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
When you run into slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now Carr. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And some room to work. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Darren Waller, 71 yards. And the Raiders add on to their lead.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that. Truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
Brought down at the 26. That's a gain of 5. Brings up
Allen looks to throw on 3rd and 1. Flushed out right. And he completes it to the tight end, Knox. A little risky there when you roll out of that pocket right like he did. You complete the pass, but you don't get anything out of it.
But how many times have we seen when a quarterback exits out of the pocket, doesn't matter whether they go left or right, the defense loses its leverage, right? There's a little chaos back there, and receivers come open. Great discipline on that play. They didn't let that happen and held it to no gain.
Going deep for Diggs. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. first down. Jacobs. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
694. You know to get time to see me. 58 come out, 58. 58 come out. We got it. 58, right over there. Yeah. Right, 58, right there.
On 2nd and 7, Carr, and a slant hauled in by Ruggs. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. It's a first down on a gain of 10. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
36, 36.
They'll run on first down. It's Jacobs. A nice display of powerful running, but it takes him only to the 7. He's dropped there. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 7-yard line.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
Short of the goal line.
Another 6-yard carry, same as last play. First down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Here's Jacobs. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that, and it wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
Andre Roberts now to return it. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though. There's no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
On 3rd down, Singletary. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48.
That's good.
Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
1st and 10 at the
On 1st down, Singletary. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
The pickup of 6.
And when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Check three. 56.
Here's Allen. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 36. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down. Back now in Buffalo.
36-yard line.
The Bills have the football, but they trail here as we begin quarter number 4. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D.
From the gun, it's Allen. And Diggs has it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
1st and 10 at the 19.
Allen to throw once more. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Intended for...
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
Flush to his right. He'll try and run it. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1. The Bills on 3rd down, 5 out of 9 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Allen on target there to Stephon Diggs. And the Bills have cut it to within a score. That's why you've got your star out there. Throw the ball to him. They did.
That's simply saying we don't care what coverage you put out there. He's so good. We're going there with the football anyway, and there's not a thing you can do about it.
Inside the red zone, they go to him. He gets it done. The extra point splits the uprights, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. And this one will not be handled. It's into the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. But the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back.
58, come on. Hey, keep it up.
Carr now on 1st down. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Running the toss here to Jacobs. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line, and I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. They'll run on first down. It's Jacobs, and he stopped immediately there. Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line.
49, Mike, 49.
Now they'll throw with Carr. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Got his connection complete to Ruggs. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 29-yard line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Back to the running game with Jacobs. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to, and it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Running is Jacobs. And he'll take this one down near the 15.
Again, the ball
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. to throw his car. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt away the game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run-pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And he's going to be hit and taken down in the backfield. Just nowhere to run that time. And the try for 2 is snuffed out.
Bears 19.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From just in. Now on the return. Oh, no, the ball is loose. And the Raiders pick it up. And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone.